Yakwe from the Marshall Islands, Yorana from Tahiti, Kiora from New Zealand, Kia Yorana from the Cook Islands, Malolele from the Kingdom of Tonga, Halo from Vanuatu, and Talofa from the islands of Samoa. Well, it is good to see everybody back here on the program. Very, very nice to see you. And we hope that everybody is doing well out there. And this, if you didn't realize, is the School Talk Stories show. And my name is Dr. T. And I'm also known as Ukulele Dad. So, yep, just want to write that up there. Sometimes we forget. But yeah, good to see everybody. And again, we hope everybody is having a fantastic day. And this show is brought to you by the National Pacific Islander Education Network, also known as NPINE, N-P-I-E-N, everybody. Okay. So make sure you write that down. And as I said, this is the School Talk Story Show. So make sure you make a note of that too. We hope again everybody is well. And again, it's been rather hot here in California where I live. So we hope everybody is staying cool out there. Yeah. Yeah, this morning I did my running down at the Shoreline Village in Long Beach. Yeah, not too far from the Queen Mary. Very nice to see. All right, everybody. But today we've got some things we're going to talk about. I don't know why my nose is itching there. It's very itchy. But let me talk to you today about the island of Vanuatu, also known as the Republic of Vanuatu. It is located in Melanesia. And let me show you here. So this is a map of Vanuatu there. Okay. Let me try to move out of the way there. So yeah, that'll give you an idea what the islands look like. And here's another nice picture of Vanuatu also. But let me share the following with you. Again, the capital of the Republic of Vanuatu is Port Vila. They speak English and French, and the language that they speak, their native language, is called Bislama. Okay, and 98.5% of the people are what they call the Ni Vanuatu, or natives of Vanuatu. And then 1.5% of the population are others, such as Europeans, Asians. There's a number of Vietnamese there and other Pacific Islanders. The population is over 335,000. There are 83 islands, and it is east of Australia, northeast of New Caledonia, east of New Guinea, southeast of the Solomon Islands, and west of Fiji. So this is a good test for you, everybody, to see if you know your geography or not. Yep, but again, in Vanuatu, they say hello. That is how they say hello to everybody. So there is some mixture in their language with the English language, but again, very, very interesting. So everybody, yeah, my nose is still itching here. I don't know why. But I think I'm allergic to my cat. Yeah, that cat, when it comes around here, my nose starts itching. But let me share with you a few things here in our announcement time. So hang in there, everybody. All right, I know some of you don't like the announcements, but so let me go here. First of all, I wanted to share with you, I probably need to move my background. Sorry, friends in Vanuatu. But again, our organization, NPINE, we had the opportunity to partner with Musical Theater West, and they produced what is called the Chihu Showcase. It was held July 25th at 7 p.m. at Wilson High School in Long Beach, California. And they did a number of songs. They did We Know the Way, and myself, as well as my cousin Nancy Alpiu Levasa, we taught them how to pronounce the words for We Know the Way, because part of it is in Samoan and part is in the Tokelau language, written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, Mark Monsina, and Opetaya Foyai. Then they sang Can I Get a Chihu? And then they sang the song Beyond. They sang You're Welcome and How Far I'll Go. But these were all songs from Moana or Moana 2. Yeah, it was a great event. And again, we just wanted to thank all of those that we worked with choreographer Matt, vocal teacher Isaac, and then also the education outreach administrator was Dana. And then her team was Kaylee, Brittany, Sam, as well as Daryl. So very good to meet all of you. And we were very surprised. Let me see, on July the 27th, they gave us some complimentary tickets to the Buddy Holly story. Fantastic, yeah. So we got to see that at the Carpenter Center in Cal State University, Long Beach. And it was just a great production. Very sad story at the end because they did tell about how Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Richie Valens, the singer of La Bamba, were killed in a plane crash. But again, the Buddy Holly story takes place in the 50s, so you can tell by the audience a lot of gray-haired people like me. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. But that is it for that part of the announcements. And let me see what else I wanted to share with you, everybody. All right, here we go. This is the npine website, npine.com. But just wanted to go down here, take a look at our miniature golf tournaments coming up in another week. And we do have a waiting list for the in-person tournament, which will be August the 8th at Golf and Stuff. So there is a waiting list. Here's the names of many of our sponsors. We'll list some more in a minute. Very pleased to announce that our chapter in Hawaii and the island of Kauai, they finished their tournament on July 25th. Yep, congratulations, Sylvina and family and friends. And then on July 25th, we had the Northern California chapter completed their tournament at Golfland in Castro Valley. So congratulations to Miss Verna, Barry, and again, the young people that played in their tournament. But we look forward to seeing everybody there at that. Let me see what else on here. I don't think anything else is new on here, but again, just take a look, and we have a lot of generous, again, partners and sponsors that work with us and everybody to support our conference and our organization. So again, thanks to everybody there. All right, finally, let us go to Facebook. So just some more information on miniature golf. We will be Tuesday at Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue. That's Tuesday, August the 5th. So hope to see you there, 6:30 p.m. It will also be streamed on Twitch. And then this is our show today. Here is something very interesting. Alliant University is seeking Pacific Islanders residing in the U.S. for a research study. So yeah, just take a look at this QR code. This is also the survey link. I know the link was kind of bad there for a while. Let's see what else. Okay, I'll show you this in a minute. But again, this is Alliant University is doing that important survey, and you do get a gift card. All right. And let me show you this. There is Oh, just took place. The Idaho Island Festival just took place up there in Meridian, Idaho. Yeah, so very nice. They did that. So I think that is about it for the news, everybody. Yeah, hopefully you'll come back, because some of the people like to disappear there during the announcements. But friends, it is time for ukulele class, so make sure that you are ready to go and that you find your ukulele. Yeah, this is my pop's ukulele here. I'm going to use that today. Yeah, very nice to play it. A good sound. But again, get out your instrument and let's go over our lesson for today, and then we will do some strumming here. All right, everybody, here we go. I'm going to put Buddy Holly over there. That was a fantastic musical. They were very, very, again, realistic, the actors, and including Richie Valens. Wow, great to hear Mapamba. So today's song is Brown Eyed Girl. So everybody, make sure you look up here in the chat. Just go to the Facebook group page up here and you'll be able to find the music there. So again, take a look at that. But this again is the ukulele. And we strum the ukulele with our right hand. And then we use our left hand to put down our fingers. So if you look at your instrument, this is string 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the way to remember those notes is the following song. My dog has fleas. Yeah. So that's how you can remember it. And each of these strings has a name. I don't know if you knew that, but here we go. So you ready? The first string is G, C, E, A. So again, that is how you can tune your instrument. Just remember, my dog has fleas. Another way, there's just a lot of apps out there. You can go on and on your cell phone, and you'll find an app to be able to tune your instrument. All right. But we have 4 chords to learn today. So, yeah, I think we better bring this one back next week, because we don't usually do 4 chord songs. So I'm going to put this as part 1, okay? So again, the Brown Eyed Girl. So the first chord we're going to learn is called the A minor chord. So if you look at our chart here, you put your first finger on string number 1, fret number 2. That is again the A minor chord. So let's try it. First finger, string number 1, fret 2. So let's strum it. Let me move that so you can see a little better. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That is a strum. Good. Move it up a little bit there. All right. So that is A minor. The next one's another nice one. It is the C chord. So again, for the C chord, your third finger goes on string 4, fret number 3. That is the C chord. So again, third finger, string 4, fret number 3. So let's try it, everybody. Okay, here we go. Third finger, string 4, fret 3. Good. Very good. And then the third chord we're going to learn is the F chord, everybody. Yep. So 4 chords in this song, so we'll bring it back next week too, okay? So the F chord, so you'll notice first finger is on string 3, and second finger is on string 2, frets 1 and 2. So let's try it, everybody. Again, first finger, string 3, second finger is on string 1. Good. That is the F chord. And then finally, the G7, also known as the triangle, because your fingers are going to form a triangle. This is a little harder one, so make a note of this one. So again, first finger is string 3, second is on string 2, and third is on string 4 to form the triangle. So let's try it. First finger string 3, second string 2, third string 4. Good. All right. So the song, again, is Brown-Eyed Girl by Van Morrison, and we will bring this back next time because it's got 4 chords, a little harder than what we normally do. So again, we have C is our first chord. Then our next chord is F. Then we have C. Then we have G7. So those are the chords we play a lot there. So C, F, C, G7. And then there's another part later on we're going to play A minor. Let me show you that in a second here. So let's try the introduction. So each of those chords has a number by it, so that's the number of times we strum. Okay. Yes, thank you, G.S. Volt. If you'll look up here, we have a Facebook group, and you will find there all of the music and the charts and so forth. Okay, and so that is basically where you look. And let me see. Yeah, let's go ahead and look here. We've got time, everybody. All right. So I'm going to go to share screen here, and then let's go to Facebook. And then we'll take a look here at the Ukulele Dad. So yeah, that's it right there. Okay. So so here under groups, you'll see the Ukulele Tama ukulele classes. So just click on that. And then you go to Files, and that will have all the music that you need and the chord chart and so forth. So you just go in there and type in the name of the music, and you will find it, everybody. All right? So thanks for asking that question. And yes, it is a public group, but if for some reason you can't get in, let me know, okay? All right. This content isn't available right now. That's interesting. Well, let me research that, and we will get back to you, because that is very strange. But let me see here. We will do the other thing for you. Okay. I will just go ahead and pull up the music on share screen for you, okay? Yep. That doesn't happen too often, but it does happen, everybody. So no worry. Okay, so let me find that music. All right, everybody. So that is the Brown-Eyed Girl. That's what it looks like there, everybody. Okay. All right. So again, we start off with the C, 2, 3, 4, and F. 3, 4, C. G7, and you repeat it. Okay, so come down to, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sixth line, we have A minor here. It says, and you, my brown-eyed girl. So it says F, 2, 3, 4, G7, 2, 3, 4, then C, A minor. So yeah, that wasn't too bad going from C to A minor there. That wasn't too bad of a shift there, okay? Then take a look at the ending. We have C, 2, 3, 4, G7, 2, 3, 4, C, G7, and C. Okay. So let me play this one here through for you, everybody. And again, GS will work on that situation there for you, okay? So here we go, everybody. Start off with the C. C, F, C, G7. One more time. C, F, C, G7. Here we go. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fall, with our hearts a thumping, and you, my brown-eyed girl, you, brown-eyed girl, do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, and you, my brown-eyed girl, you, brown-eyed girl, do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da. One more time. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da. C, G7, C, G7, and C. All right, everybody, good job. We'll bring this back again and again. Thank you, GS Fold, for bringing that to our attention, because that doesn't happen too often, but we will look into it. Yeah, appreciate it. All right, everybody, we have a couple talk story items here to do, and then we're going to play some more music. So again, great to have everybody here on the show, and it is always good to, again, feature one of our islands of the Pacific. And let me pull up our wonderful, yes, this is again the flag of Vanuatu. Okay, so let's keep that one up here for now. But everybody, let me just share the following with you. So this is the time, everybody, I just like everybody to take some time to kind of relax and stretch out. Yeah, just do some nice stretching. and do some nice deep breathing through the stomach as I share the following information with you. Today's topic is about teachers, and teachers could be those in school, they could be parents, friends, co-workers. A lot of people teach us a lot of things out there. But again, besides educating us in the subjects that we need to learn, teachers help us to grow and to mature and to become better versions of ourselves. So, everybody, think back, who were some of your favorite teachers in school? Who were those that helped you? And I think my best, most popular teachers for me were Bill Ibarra and Bill Thompson. They were my track coaches. Mrs. Jean Clower was my music teacher. And then Senora Martha Emde was my Spanish teacher. So those are some of my favorites there. But I want to share this next song with you, dedicated to Senora Martha Emde. And this is a song in Spanish, and it talks about de colores, which is the colors. It talks about los campos en la primavera, the fields of the spring. Then it talks about los pajaritos, the birds. Then it talks about el arco iris, the rainbow. And then it will talk about el gallo, which is the rooster. The rooster says kiri kiri. Then it talks about la gallina, or the hen. The hen says cara cara. And finally, los pollitos, the baby chicks, they say pio pio. Okay. So this is a song I wanted to dedicate again to Senora Emde, because she was my favorite teacher. She really helped me a lot. There were not very many Pacific Islanders in our school, so she took time to find out about me. And she was just truly amazing. And friends, I decided, again, I am a Samoan, but I decided to major in Spanish because of her. So I was a Spanish teacher for a while. Okay. Here we go, everybody. De colores. De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de afuera. De colores es el arco iris y vemos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Canta el gallo con el kiri, 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 kiri. La gallina con el cara, 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 cara. Los pollitos con el pío, 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 pío. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. All right, everybody. Now, I mentioned to you that I was a Spanish teacher in high school for a while, and you can imagine the students didn't like singing too much. And I would make them sing. This is one of the songs we'd sing to kind of help them learn the language. And they say, yeah, man, that's not cool. Yep, it was funny. But my students today, thanks to social media, I stay in contact with them. They said, yeah, we still remember the song. All right. Well, friends, next part of our show is called our self-care talanoa. And that was definitely part of it that I shared. But let me share a few more things and thoughts with you. And this is always a good time to reflect on our stress levels. So we have green, yellow, orange, and red. So take a look at your stress level and ask yourself, how am I doing? What level am I at? What do I need to improve on? So again, take a look at your stress levels. But today's thought I wanted to share with you is related to sleep. We did sleep part 1 last time, so we're going to do part 2 this time. And it has to do with quality sleep. It says quality sleep helps to protect our mental health, our physical health, the quality of life, and safety. Because when we're tired, it's hard to make decisions, solve problems, control our emotions and behavior, and to handle change, everybody. So, yeah, this is a good, again, a good quote. But take some time to ask yourself, what am I doing to ensure I have quality sleep? Yeah, I have quality sleep. I might sleep too much. But sometimes when I do my exercise, I get tired. I'll come take a nap. So that's okay too. Now, the other thing I wanted to share with you, this is from our chart 50 Ways to Take a Break. So here are our next 2 items. The first way to take a break is to light a candle. Yeah, that's interesting. So if we light a candle, I think it's very nice. It just helps us to reflect and relax. So candles are good. Reminds us of our birthday. And then the other thing is to learn something new. Yeah, imagine that. So that is another way again to help us to take a break, everybody. So thanks to my friend from the Orange County Department of Education for sharing that chart. All right. Well, we've got another song for you, everybody. This is one that will help you to relax and reflect. And this song is from the great ukulele artist Is, and it is called The White Sandy Beach. So I want everybody to kind of rest and relax and kind of think about the words of this song. Yep, now that my foot is cured, because I was mending my foot there for a while because I got stung by the stingray, but it's good now. Yep, I've got to go back to the ocean there because I definitely miss it. But this is White Sandy Beach by Rich Bibbs and sung again by Is. I saw you in my dream. We were walking hand in hand on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. We were playing in the sun. We were having so much fun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. Sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. Sound of the ocean rocks me all night long. Those hot long summer days, lying there in the sun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. Sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. Sound of the ocean rocks me all night long. Last night in my dream, I saw your face again. We were there in the sun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii, on the white sandy beach of Hawaii. All right, everybody. I hope that will help you again to relax. All right, everybody. Well, let me pull up a couple things here. Yeah, let me go back to our Vanuatu slide there. Always good to see the island. But I'm going to share a couple things with you at this time, everybody. So let's see if I can find it. So I'm going to be pulling up some screens here, so hopefully we won't lose everybody. But the first one is related to our school attendance review team. So I just wanted to pull that up and again, just kind of review that with you. All right, so here we go, everybody. So again, we're still looking for some help for the school attendance review team. These are all the current members of our team. We just got a new member, Raymond Lauvai. So good to have you, Raymond, on the team. But again, as you can see, these are all individuals in a lot of different fields. And these are individuals who can help students that are, again, missing school, what we call chronic absenteeism. So we still need some of the following here. So again, take a look. We will post this again on LinkedIn and some other places to see if we can find someone. But again, still looking for some members of our team, and we hope that you can take some time to help us. Now, I've got another team here called the Empine Education Village team. So this includes, well, it could include individuals from the SART, the SART team, School Attendance Review Team, if someone's missing school. But we need everybody. We need some students, parents, we need teachers, counselors, school administrators, support staff. We need specialists and special needs. We need career mentors, as I said, members of the START, and many more. So we will also post this ad as well. But your job is to provide us with your statement on why your role is important to the team and your thoughts on how students can achieve their academic goals. It's very interesting because I engaged in a conversation one time, and they were basically trying to tell me that, I don't know, they were being critical of teachers and teachers need to do this and that. And I said, well, but I truly believe that it's a team effort. All of us need to help support our teachers. You know, it's not easy now for our teachers, especially with the AI. So again, we would like to call on everybody to work together so we can, again, support our students and all the things that they do, everybody. All right, well, that's enough on our school talk story time there, everybody. All right. But again, we wanted to recognize Vanuatu as our island of today. So here is their fantastic flag. And again, the map of Vanuatu. Yeah, I've got to move here so you can see it. And I said Port Vila is the capital of Vanuatu. Yep, the flag, and then some wonderful islands there you can see. But friends, I want you to know that next week we will be here at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so hope you can join us then. And thank you, GS Volt. We'll try to have that situation with the Facebook group straightened out. I'm glad you brought it to my attention because not many have said anything. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. But on Tuesday, August the 5th, we will be streaming at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time here on Twitch and other stream media. we'll be streaming our Ohana Night concert, so please join us that night. I'm pleased to say that the Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue is open. It is amazing, yep. So very happy that they have opened up. And then we will be back at 12 p.m. Pacific time next Thursday here. Yeah, thank you so much, GS Full. We will figure it out. Again, not many have ever mentioned that, so that's good because we are the village. We need to, again, help one another. So thank you. Thank you so much. But again, we will be streaming on Twitch on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. That is primarily a concert that night, but so happy that the Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue has reopened because it was closed for 3 weeks. It was very sad. Yeah. And then we'll be back here on Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time for our lesson again. Well, everybody, let me again share with you our final Aloha song. Let me share the flag of Vanuatu. But in Vanuatu, to say, they do not say aloha, they say hello. So that's how we say hello in Vanuatu. And then to say goodbye, they do not say aloha, but they say ta-ta. So ta-ta is how they say goodbye in Vanuatu. All right, let me share the final aloha song, everybody. Here we go. Aloha from Hawaii. Adios from the Mariana Islands, Guam. Aloha from the Kingdom of Tonga. Haere from the Cook Islands. Haere from New Zealand, Aotearoa. Yakwe from Marshall Islands. Me'ikun from Palau. Mothe from Fiji. Nana from Tahiti. Tata from Vanuatu. And Tofa from the islands of Samoa. Again, Tata from the islands of Vanuatu. Everybody, do us a favor. Take some aloha to the world. We need a lot more out there, everybody. Take care, everybody, and aloha and ta-ta from Vanuatu.